Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Hand of Fate. Last time we made some great progress. We moved the White Council storyline forward. We moved the White Minotaur storyline forward. Two white stories for some reason. I don't know. Moved several other cards forward and we need to move forward to the next level, and I think we'll run into even more new event cards. The only thing that could really hurt me is the fact that every time I get cursed, I lose 10 of my max health. So I am at 80 max health instead of 100 or 110. But otherwise, I'm fine. I have enough gold, probably enough food. I have like 4 blessings. One more, I'll get an achievement, or I would have maybe on normal mode. We continue forward down the ladder.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
So I'm trying to figure out what the best scenario here is as far as what order to hit the most cards. And I guess it's still gonna be right, then up, then right, then up, then if that is okay, then down, then right or down. I think you really can't affect it any more than that.
I swear I've heard this tale before, from other lips than yours.
The Wandering Minstrels.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
One day on a long country road, you meet a pair of wandering minstrels. They look rather young, but maybe they're just drawn oddly. The pair inquires as to your current needs, explaining that they have many interesting and unique talents. Ask for information about the road ahead. Request food. Tell them you have no needs of your service. Give me a song. The minstrels are happy to perform for you. They play you a ballad about a mighty warrior who goes on to great victory and everlasting glory. Draw 1 blessing card. There we go.
The gods look upon you favorably.
Here we go. Afterwards, they request payment for your services. Pay the minstrels half your gold, half your food. There you go, take half my gold. You come to agreement and give them half your gold. You certainly have a lot of gold, one of the minstrels exclaims, and thanks the pair tell you where to find their oracle to the old gods. The card's token is now yours. We are heading to Kabiri next. The Duke is holding a victory celebration requiring the services of fine entertainers such as ourselves. Perhaps we shall see you there. Now, it might have been a good idea to get the road ahead, but I think we're fine. I do want to look. See, we have now 5 blessings. That would have been an achievement. It may have been an achievement. I don't know if you get that one on easy, though. Traveling jeweler. Let's see what the shop has to offer. I imagine not too much. Or I won't be able to afford much. Let's see, we can sell the shield. Let's see, we could sell this ring, which never gave us anything. A bashing ring. The ring of hindsight we can sell, we don't need that. The undead bane, we'll sell that. And then we probably have enough food for the rest of the game. During combat, press right bump to become ethereal, avoiding all damage until your next attack. Every third combat, the player receives 20 health. Feathered Ice or Arrow Cutter. During combat, press right bump to summon a magic shield that stops arrows and other ranged attacks. We'll take Feathered Ice.
What will you do with that?
And then we'll just buy some more food. There we go. We should be in a great position now. Cursed treasure.
You do seem oddly fixated with tales of treasure and pillage. Does nothing else move you?
It's really interesting that this little bowl there with the lid makes a very ceramic like sound every time he opens it. I wouldn't be surprised if lesser games forgot to just put in a sound effect there. It sounds very real. In the courtyard of a remote rundown temple, you find a pile of treasure. Before, the monk told us it was cursed, so he said leave it. This time I'm gonna go for it anyways. As your fingers touch the gold piece, you feel a chill touch your soul and your heart sinks. Draw 3 curse cards. I'm gonna have 5 curse cards at the end.
I appreciate your ingenuity. I look forward to seeing how you approach this particular challenge.
Interesting. Midas appetite. All food gained is turned into gold, and then the player eats gold instead of food. So 14 food becomes 14 gold.
Another curse on the table. Let us see how you deal with it.
And cowardice puts me down to 60.
Little pleases me more than watching your attempt to wriggle away from bad luck.
In combat, every dying enemy has 40% chance to drop a bomb. I'm down to 50 max health. You gather up the pile of gold and scoop it into your backpack. So now that I have all this gold, I have a significant amount of food. But I can't draw 3 equipment cards. The old monk shakes his head in bemusement, muttering, "Why do these foolish adventurers never heed my warning?" 3 equipment cards.
Why have just one weapon when you can have them all?
This weapon takes randomly different properties. Let's see. Do I really want to equip that, though? No. Yes. No. Chains of Rage.
Chains for armor, as you will.
We'll equip that one.
Created by one of the king's mages during the first Ratman incursions.
Arrow Cutter versus Feather Ice.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Let's go forward. Let's see what this is.
A voyage across the ocean, or merely a trip down the river.
Oh, we have so much more we need to do. I thought we were near the end. Turn back. So, things have changed now, and I've effectively lost. Maybe the maiden can help me here. Ask for longer life. How much max health gain cards? 5. The landlocked lubber 2.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
You return to the landlocked lubber and find it somehow still even emptier than before. Carlo is entertained by the story of your time in Norwich. You explain that you were told that you need a highbender to find the missing ships. Carlo laughs. It's not a highbender, It's the Highbender. He's a broker of information. If he knows anything about the missing boats, then he'll tell us if we can pay his price. I'll contribute what I can towards the Highbender, but as you can see, the tavern business hasn't made me a rich man. It'll accept any currency, but we'll have to provide enough to make it worth his while. Well, I do have 50 gold, so let's give it to him. Alright then, I'll send you word along with our payment to the Highbender. We'll set up a meeting. So now I'm out of food and gold. I'm gonna starve to death. The dead
From now
King's
on,
Halls.
you'll be taking damage, unless you can find more food, of course.
Draw 2 monster cards. And I have to sneak away because of cowardice.
A choice. Select your desire.
We'll take the success and sneak away.
I would feed you if I could. I cannot break the rules in your favor any more than in my own.
So let's approach the shop and see what maybe we can
Will you
sell.
sell
some
your
things.
weapons for a square meal?
I will sell my weapons, but actually not from food because it's not necessary. Since I have the curse that will have me eating gold. That puts me at 22. And it'd be silly to buy anything. And it would be silly to buy food. Couldn't sell that much, so.
Sail away and see what you will find.
So, what we need to happen here...
It has been many ages since the King of Skulls has seen combat. He is hungry.
We need to, in like the next couple steps, run into the King of Skulls. Traveling
No
mage.
food. Hard times lie ahead.
Just pass that by. The Hanged Man.
Another curse. You're not having much luck right now, are you? Useful.
Surprise attack. The first hit in every combat inflicts triple damage. Mr. Lionel. Ask him what he needs. 1 food gain card. 1 food. So, I need to get lucky, and this needs to be the king. Otherwise, I don't think I make it to the end. I did get lucky.
One must now end.
The mighty lord of the undead, the skeleton king's defenses are practically impenetrable, and he will use both sword and shield to fell you. The most fearsome undead warrior ever seen, he carries a one shield that would crush most men, and with the other wields a 2-handed sword with deadly ease. He uses a
Win
2-handed
this
sword
and claim my
with
token.
1 hand. The mighty lord of the undead, the skeleton king defenses are practically impenetrable, and will use both its sword and shield to fell you. So I'm gonna try and hit like left bump immediately and hope that does triple damage and takes them out at once. Takes them all out. 2 life. And that's the end of me. Maybe.
Death in the realm of skulls is unwise. I'm afraid that is where this round ends. Some other time, perhaps.
So
More power for you.
we made a lot of progress there, but just too many curse cards lowered my life too low. For completing the fire in the deep encounter, you receive the... what does that say? Armor? And something, cards. We'll look at them later in detail. We still got enough time here. We've unlocked 3 encounters of some kind of creature. For discovering a tomb while lost in the desert, you receive gain 25 gold and the desert cult. For tracking the white minotaur, you receive the labyrinth. Should have seen that one coming. For delivering the gold to Orange Shower, you receive food wagon. These coins look like they might be from a Unity asset store thing. It looks like they might be from some other just pre-made thing instead of custom made for this game, but it works rather well. For helping the people of Lesser Dim's Gate again, you receive the White Council 4. For generously sharing so much gold with the Wandering Minstrels, you receive gain 25 health and the Oracle. For daring to take the cursed treasure, you receive gain 30 gold and the occult ring. For paying the fee to the High Binder, you receive meet the High Binder. So let's look in the background a little bit here for a second. It looks like maybe some of the people statues in the background there on the left are gone. So it almost feels like as I'm defeating his group of people who were surrounding me, I'm now in a much safer position. Let's see what about the characters right behind him. Seems like at least one of those statues is smashed too. It's hard to see, though. It also feels like the area is better lit than it used to be. Over there you can see those guys who have been knocked down also.
Your victories may have made you complacent.
So, again we take on the King of Skulls.
Once more the king howls for your flesh.
So, we made quite a bit of a change to our setup last time to make sure we played some of these cards. Like, here's one, the Mithril, that's one of the newer cards we got. And here's the new ring. So, Ring of Survival, we'll get rid of that. And then we want each one of these. And I don't really want the arrow cutter. We have 2 gloves now. And I suppose your best deck will eventually have a pretty even balance of everything. Let's get rid of the Fool's Gold. I don't like that one. And let's see. feathered ice, I think, is probably a lot more useful. So a slight change to the deck there. And then we'll see about this. Because we now have the Golem Hunting Party, and 3 of them, that's going to take up 3 slots. We also have the Desert Cult, the Goblins, which are locked, the Labyrinth, the Maze of Traps, the Lovers, the Food Wagon, the Lich is still here, the Holy Forge is still here. We want to get that one done. I think we can, again, get rid of the Local Peasant. I really don't want it. And the Noble Trader. And we've got, let's see, the White Council story still, the Oracle, this, and this. And so can I get rid of 4 other ones that I've already done and I'm not too interested? Like the Dead King's Halls we can get rid of, the shop we can get rid of, Strangers in the Shadow we can get rid of, and I think the Helpful Priest is a good one to get rid of too. Some of these first cards though that we picked up are rather helpful. Let's see. How about we take this guy and switch it for this guy. So we still have a massive amount of new cards and cards with tokens that we need to land on. So even if we do lose, we're making progress. It's a little weird that you have to hit B to go back, and you can't just like hit start to start from that previous screen. But whatever. Yes, we have the apprentice level to do also.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Let's do the desert.
Nothing speaks truth like blood. A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
In a forgotten desert temple, you stumble upon a cult performing a summoning. The cult leader, standing before your ancient altar, demands a blood sacrifice from you. Refuse to give your blood. Offer your blood. Let's refuse. The cult turns as one to attack you. The dealer draws 2 monster cards.
Our Queen of Plague returns. Much like the plague itself, when you think about it. There is strength in persistence.
So I'm not really prepared for this fight. But yeah, we could probably do it. This guy is shooting me with magical ability. I'm down 7 health. There's the Queen of Plague down. Now I have to go destroy this. That took 30 health. You search the fallen but find nothing of value. You gaze Your gaze wanders over to the altar and you see an ornate treasury lying upon it. The chest has an intricate locking mechanism requiring the heads of 2 decorative silver dragons to be turned simultaneously. Open the chest. As locks click open, the magical fire suddenly erupts around the chest. Your unprotected hands are badly burnt. The dealer draws 2 max health paying cards. Ah, man. Immediately.
How unpleasant.
The magical fire dissipates as quickly as it appears, allowing you to extract the contents of the chest. Draw 1 equipment card. Mercenary contract. Well, at least we got through that story. We'll never have to do it again. Interesting. Oh, I desperately, I suppose, need to always find the exit first. And that's, I guess, my new goal.
Nothing more pleasing than the smell of salt water and the rush of wind, is there?
Because then I can avoid things. Do I want a blessing, or do I want supplies, or do I want gold? I'm gonna ask for a longer life. 15% max health. Nice. And then we need this metal ore. Did we get it? I think we did. Now, move forward.
A voyage across the ocean, or merely a trip down the river.
So, I'm just gonna go left and left in the hopes that that's actually the exit. The food wagon.
Violence and destruction everywhere. Is this the way the world is now?
You come across a broken down wagon laden with food. The owner is nowhere in sight. Call out and offer help. Oh, thank you, your heart. A merchant leaps out of the bushes. Some bandits attacked my cart and I hid in the trees. Please accept this food as thanks. As he hands over some food, the merchant explains that he was on his way to a distant trading post, and as a result of his troubles, his food delivery will be delayed. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. The card's token is now yours.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Loan? I don't think I have enough to loan, sorry. We'll figure that out in a second. So, we have a charity, we have 2 shops, and we have another card to go to.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Interesting. This time he only wanted 10, so I gave him 10. Charity 5.
You've made no shortage of errors. Fortunately, however, you've also done something of merit.
You encounter a priest wandering along the road. You meet the priest again. The children were warned by your generosity last time. Would you be willing to save a few lives this time? Sure. A worthy decision. There you go. I have 20 food. Every single one. Let's see if anything in my sack will reward that generosity. I've given them all my food right now. Wow, I can't believe I actually failed that. Ah, the priest exclaims as he draws out a tarnished old ring. I'll have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessing. Draw 1 blessing card.
I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
So now I'm starving to death. So Let's
Pitiful.
go here and see if we can sell some stuff.
Finally, an opportunity to eat.
Let's see, sell items. 10 for that and 9 for this. Ring of Justice and this gone. And then could I remove any curses? Nope. Can I buy food? Yes. So, we had a failure, but not really a failure in the previous, in this recording actually. We had a failure, but not a big deal. I think we could probably do this. At least so far, we haven't seen anything that's gonna mess us up too badly. I'll go up 2 next time, and then I'll move on to the next level, and there's another level after that, I believe. But we've gone 30 minutes, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.